everyone, and thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you a bit of a speed paint. I think that's what you call it, a speed paint or a time lapse. I am still not quite sure. There's quite a lot of mixed opinions on what is what. So anyways, in this video I'm going to be coloring in my human version of Cinnamoroll, which is a sanrio character, which is the same universe or fandom as Hello Kitty, and I found his story very interesting, so I thought I would also share it here. And then that's also why you'll see I've incorporated some elements into his design revolving his story. Obviously I will also, this is a prototype, so some of the outfits isn't what I would have done. I would have probably added an apron, etc. So yeah, so I'm going to start with Cinnamoroll's story, and his story begins with being born in the sky. So he was born really high in the clouds, and he was actually originally a cloud and he turned into a puppy. So once the owner of Cafe Cinnamon, I beg your pardon, spotted him floating down by a cafe, and he was smelling a cinnamon roll, or a cinnamon, I'm sorry, and she named him Cinnamoroll. So he fell in love with the cafe as well as the owner of the cafe, and she took him in, and he became the official mascot of Cafe Cinnamon. And his friends consist of mocha, chiffon, cappuccino, espresso and milk, and they also embark on many adventures. And his appearance is chubby. He's a white puppy, and he's got these beautiful little pink cheeks, and he's got this curled up tail like a cinnamon roll, which is very characteristic of him. And you'll see that because he was born in the sky, I decided to add like little stars, and then to incorporate how he was in love with cinnamon rolls, I decided to add like little cinnamon roll clips and little cinnamon roll what is it called, necklace, I beg your pardon. Then to incorporate Hello Kitty into the mix, I added a Hello Kitty charm on his necklace, and thought it would be really cute to have a little tassel hanging from one of the star clips. And you will see later on his shirt is green, and here when I did the research, it shows that his favorite color is green and his favorite food is cinnamon rolls. So I thought it was really cool to incorporate just some of his favorite things as well as his life story into his art, well, into his character, human character. I thought that would be very good. Alright, and then so he has a very shy, kind, friendly personality, and he is kind of like a golden retriever. He loves people, and it also says on Wikipedia that he loves to sleep on people's laps and on customers' laps. So he has a very kind energy, so that's why I decided to add very kind looking eyes, and I still kept his little rosy cheeks. And excuse me, and I just thought it would just be really cool to make this character. And yeah. Also, I just wanted to also talk about some of the drama and controversies within the Hello Kitty community. Now, I am a massive fan of Hello Kitty. I buy a lot of merchandise. I really enjoy it. But here are a few controversies that I think would be good to mention within the Hello Kitty community, as well as what I think of them. Alright, so there's many fandom conflicts. So many people have obsessive but collective behavior, and they go absolutely, it's kind of like the Labubu craze that happened. Lots of fans go insane over certain characters. Now, yes, I have quite a large collection that I have collected since I was a very, very little girl, and I just think that, in my opinion, that merchandise is not that serious to have major conflicts and fighting over one another, such as like the Labubu craze, is really necessary. I love the fandom myself, but I feel that it is just a bit it's a bit difficult for me to put my opinion on that, because I also collect a lot, but I don't necessarily get obsessive, such as some fans. I'm not saying it's all fans, but it's definitely some. And then there's also the overconsumption merchandise frenzy, I beg your pardon, with many people going on these massive searches to find these items and having massive arguments with other fans and conflicts over rare items from the sanrio community, or limited edition items like Halloween blankets or Christmas blankets that are Hello Kitty themed. They are normally limited edition, or Valentine's blankets. Many people go insane for them. And like I said, with the Labubu craze, and recently I think it was the Starbucks Bear Cup, that was also quite controversial because of the overconsumption. The question of, is this overconsumption? And I can't really comment on that, because I have a deep love for maximalism and I buy a lot of things, but I will say that as well as fans accusing employers of hoarding merchandise for themselves, so there's a lot of fans that have had massive conflicts with customers in like shops like Miniso, or I'm not sure where else you would sell it, but there's been a lot of conflicts with customers fighting with employees over items, thinking that if they're out of stock, that means that the employees are hiding them for themselves, which is quite a wild assumption to give somebody, accuse someone of, I'm sorry. And then also there is the cultural debates. So all the characters in the sanrio community, well, fandom, have no mouths. Well, most of them. And specifically, this is talking about Hello Kitty itself. There's massive discussions about the character's famous lack of mouth. So they think it implies an hypersexualization of kawaii culture. To end it off here, in conclusion, Hello Kitty drama is mostly overconsumption and obsession by fans. as well as many people think there's another controversy I did not talk about. So when I was younger, now this is my personal story, I'm not sure if anybody else had this as a child, but I had one friend that came over. Well, it was more my father's friend's daughter, but she came over, and when she saw my Hello Kitty themed curtains and matching duvet, she said to me that Hello Kitty is evil because Hello Kitty has the word hell in it, and I was not, and she made me feel very guilty about it. So that could also be another controversy. I'm not sure if it's happened to other people, but I have had people say that it's evil because the word hell's in it, so they think it has a malicious intent. So yes, Hello Kitty drama can be anything from fights over merchandise and overconsumption to people thinking it is a malicious character trying to send demonic waves to children to act evil, as what one of my friends told me. Well, I do live in a country that's a little bit outdated. No, I wouldn't say outdated, I would just say they were a little bit misinformed back then. But anyway, so as you can see here, sorry, back to the artwork. As you can see here, you can see that I've tried a bright color. You will see soon, I'm probably going to go for like a little bit of I think it's a little bit of a more, I don't know, I'll stick to that color, but anyways. So I just think that the overconsumption, or I'm not saying telling people what to do with their money, but when it comes to harming employees and fighting in line to get merchandise to keep in your home is a little bit extreme. I'm not going to say it's wrong, but I will say it's a little bit extreme. But that's all from me, from my commentary. This is all my personal opinions, so please don't take this personally. I'm also a Hello Kitty collector myself, and I do feel that maybe I also overconsume my things, because I have a little bit of obsession with certain things, such as strawberries and Hello Kitty merchandise. But I do feel that harming others isn't okay for it. But that's it for my commentary on that, and I will let you watch the rest of the speed paint time lapse. But anyways, thank you so much for watching.